Hey everyone, Sandeep here from 99signals.com, and in this video we are taking a closer look at Semdash, one of the most talked about tools in this year's AppSumo Black Friday lineup. If you've been looking for an all-in-one SEO tool that simplifies keyword research, helps you understand your competitors, and also has a very decent AI SEO toolkit, Semdash is definitely worth checking out. I'll walk you through some of the features, show you how everything works inside the dashboard, and help you decide whether this deal deserves a spot in your SEO toolkit. Before we get into the tutorial, a quick reminder. AppSumo's Black Friday sale runs from November 17th to December 1st, and it's easily their biggest event of the year. You'll find links to the full sale and the Semdash deal down below in the description, so feel free to check those out while you watch. Now, before we get into the tutorial, let's quickly examine all the plans that AppSumo is offering on Semdash. So here's the Semdash page on AppSumo, and let's address the elephant in the room because the name Semdash sounds very similar to Semrush, one of the most popular SEO tools on the market, perhaps the most popular right now. And you may be thinking it offers the same amount of features, and your instinct would be right. Semdash is basically a watered down version of Semrush, but this is not necessarily a bad thing because while Semrush is pretty good, I mean, they have almost any feature that you can think of, and they also have an AI SEO toolkit, which is pretty powerful. But at the same time, it's very expensive. I mean, their starting plan is pretty close to $200. And if you want the full package, then you'll have to spend more. And another gripe I have with Semrush, despite me using it every day, is sometimes it can be very overwhelming for SEO beginners or someone who's using an SEO tool for the first time. There's too much information, the dashboard is cluttered, and even to find simple things like the kind of keywords that you're ranking for, you'll have to go through several steps. So this is where Semdash can be really useful for someone who's exploring SEO for the first time. They will not be overwhelmed with data, and it's very beginner friendly. Maybe you'll get a tool that's not as powerful as Semrush or not as accurate, but at the same time, you're getting something that's very easy to use, very intuitive, and something that you can use to get crucial SEO data at your fingertips. So keep that in mind while watching this tutorial. Now let's quickly check out the plans that AppSumo is offering on Semdash, and this is where it really gets interesting. So if you look at the basic plan, which is $69, it comes with 1,000 credits. Now you may think that this is enough, but when you start using the tool, you understand the brutal credit system that Semdash has. And even before we get into the demo, let me tell you it's not enough. And this is not a problem with AppSumo itself, it's a problem with the tool. So if you look at the plans that Semdash offers on a regular basis, their starting plan is $49 per month, and it comes with 1,000 credits per month. And if you are a heavy SEO user, if you use it on a daily basis, then 1,000 credits are not going to be enough for you. Now, the issue with the different tiers that AppSumo is offering, the second tier climbs steeply to $189. I wish there was another tier here which was like $129 with the same amount of credits, and then this price would be justified. But I feel $189 for 4,000 credits is a little too much. But if you're someone who's not using SEO tools on a daily basis, if you're not a very heavy user, then maybe 1,000 credits or 4,000 credits will suffice. But I wish there were better plans that AppSumo is offering on this tool, because the tool is really good, and I wish Semdash had a better credit system. So while I'm doing the demo, I'll show you how exactly the credit system works. And it's worse than Semrush or Ahrefs. Ahrefs itself has a very bad reputation for having a credit system that penalizes heavy users, and Semdash is probably worse than that. Right now, you can get the basic plan of Semdash for $69, but there'll be a price increase in 4 days. That's at the time of doing this review. So right when Black Friday starts, which is, I guess, 28th or 29th of November this year, that's when you can expect the price to go up. But if you really want a full stack SEO tool that's very easy to use, then this would be the right time to grab it. You can get it at $69, and it's only $20 more than their starter plan, but you will not be paying a monthly subscription. You'll be getting a lifetime access with the Semdash AppSumo deal. Okay, now that we have reviewed the pricing, let's move on to a quick demo of Semdash. Right, this is the Semdash dashboard, and as you can see, it's minimalistic, clean, and very easy to navigate. The left side menu has access points to the entire toolkit. There are no hidden menus where you'll have to dig through to just get to basic features. So that's the first impression. It's very easy to navigate because the left side menu has access to the entire toolkit. Starting with the competitive research toolkit, then you have the keyword research toolkit, the backlink research toolkit. You also have the AI SEO toolkit. This is something that we'll be exploring in this demo because all the other tools that you see here, there's nothing unique that Semdash offers. The data is just as accurate as Ahrefs or Semrush. And it's also pretty fast. So I'll show you the domain overview report, which in my opinion is a pretty important report. But after that, we'll directly go to the AI SEO toolkit. You also have a couple of integrations here. I would advise you to integrate Semdash with Google Search Console because you'll get much better data once you do that. So let's start with domain overview. It'll give you a complete breakdown of your domain or your competitor's domain. You'll see the domain rank, you'll see the total organic traffic, the number of keywords that you rank for, the total number of backlinks, the total number of broken pages, and right below that you'll find different widgets. You can also see the traffic distribution by country, your organic position distribution. You'll also see the trend graphic for organic traffic and keywords. You'll also see the total number of keywords that you rank for, and you can expand on this data. You'll also see your top pages. And all of these widgets can be further expanded for complete reports. You'll also see your top competitor domains, and right below that, you'll also get a glimpse into your referring domains and backlinks. When you scroll on top, you'll see this Copilot AI, and it can generate personalized SEO recommendations based on your domain. And if you're using it for your own domain, I would advise you to hit this button and you'll get personalized SEO recommendations based on where you stand in your organic ranking. So that's the domain overview report, and I compared this data with Semrush, and it's pretty much in line with what Semrush offers you. Now, before we move on to the AI SEO toolkit, let's get to a part which I'm not really impressed with, and that's the credit system of Semdash. So if you look at my credit history, I just have 65 credits remaining, and I've used this tool for a little over a week, and I'm already out of my credit. So let me just show you how the credit system works through my history. Like if you do keyword research, I think it's fine. It just takes about 10 credits. But when you scroll down, you'll see traffic estimate taking about 100 credits. Now that's a little too much in my opinion, and if you use AI overview analysis or any of the other AI tools that they have, it again consumes around 25 credits. So the 1,000 credits that you get with Semdash's basic plan, they'll run out in no time if you're a heavy user. Which is why I would recommend you go with tier 2 or tier 3 because they come with higher credits. And if your SEO tool consumption is on the higher side, then I would advise you to go with 2 or 3. Now, this is not necessarily a problem with AppSumo, like I said. The entire Semdash credit system itself works like that. So I wish it wasn't this brutal. I wish we were given more credits with the basic plan because the tool is really good. You have useful tools in competitor research, keyword research, and AI SEO toolkit, but because you get only 1,000 credits with the basic plan, usage of this tool will be a little restrictive. So if you can afford it, my advice would be to go with license tier 2, which is $189. There'll be a slight price increase in about 4 days, but I think 4,000 credits or 10,000 credits should suffice for a heavy SEO user. Now let me show you how the AI visibility toolkit works. You just need to enter your domain, and Semdash will show you which of your pages are ranking in AI search. Now these are all the pages where I'm ranking in AI search, but if I click on opportunities and then apply the filters, it'll show me the results where my pages are ranking on Google, but they are not ranking in the AI search. So I'm not being referenced in the AI overview that Google shows. So these are all the pages where I'm not ranking, and this is where I can use different tools that Semdash provides, like the long tail research report or the people also ask report, to see which keywords I can insert in my content to make its AI discoverability a lot better. So this is where the tool really shines. It provides you with opportunities to see where your pages are doing well in terms of organic search, but are not necessarily ranking in AI search. So this is where you can use this tool, but it takes about 25 credits. So every time you use it, you lose 25 credits. And that's why I said Semdash's credit system could be a lot better. So that was just a quick demo of Semdash. I've shown you a quick glimpse of what it can do. It's like a watered down version of Ahrefs or Semrush with a credit system that has a lot of scope for improvement. So I hope they follow this advice, which is why despite Semdash being a pretty popular tool when it comes to the number of reviews, it's not getting all 5-star reviews because everyone is talking about the credit system. So keep that in mind when you choose your plan. So that wraps up the Semdash tutorial. Like I said, the Black Friday sale is still on. It ends in around 8 days at the time of this video went live. So you'll have time till December 1st. And as you would expect with AppSumo, they have some of the best SaaS tools on display around this time. And also most of their best sellers throughout the year will make a comeback on Black Friday. So keep an eye on AppSumo Black Friday. You can find a link in the description. You'll also find a link to a blog post where I have a roundup of the best Black Friday deals that are available at AppSumo. So do check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching this Semdash tutorial. I hope you found it useful, and I'll be back very soon with a new video.